All right, what's up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. Let's go ahead and jump right into this real quick. I was thinking, why are most narcissists men? Why are they men? Sorry, I had to look that. Anyway, um, let's think about that real quick. I feel like most narcissists are men because let's go into the spiritual realm together. If you're not down to get into the spiritual realm, this is your cue to exit because that's what we are about to do and bust and break down. Why are most narcissists men? What are men's roles in humanity, spiritually, right? And physically? They are there to plant seeds and protect, right? So what does that mean? Women are there to bear and grow the seeds, and nourish, right? And to be, people that nourish in the spirit and in the physical and all those other things, right? So why are most narcissists men? Well, do you think the devil doesn't know that? Of course he knows that. He knows that men are there to protect us. Women are set to be a helpmeet. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that you're weaker than a man in a lot of ways. I mean, maybe physically, possibly, right? Of course. And but as far as mentally and emotionally, no, it doesn't mean you're weaker than a man. It means you're there to be that nourishing soul, that nourishing spirit, that maternal spirit to help, right? And the man is supposed to have his role, which is stronger. He can take the brunt of things. He's going to work hard and do all these other things, right? Why is that such a problem in today's society? Well, the reason why it's a problem in today's society where most narcissists are men and that they want to be taken care of as if they are women is because of demonic entities, which come from who? The devil. The devil knows that in order for a woman to do her job, her instinctual job to harbor and house the seeds that is planted by a lovely man, right? And grow them properly and nourish those seeds to be placed back into society in order to grow nice young men and women that are going to do the same. Be productive, be beautiful, be awesome, right? In all ways, shapes, and forms. She's got to be not stressed and protected, right? And what happens? A man is supposed to be there to protect that seed that he has planted. His job is to plant. Our job is to nourish and grow and disperse into society, right? In beautiful goodness, right? The devil knows that. The devil hates humanity, literally, right? That's why he became the devil. He hated us, was jealous of us, and challenged God, right? So how can he destroy humanity? You have to then take the protection from a woman. How do you take the protection from a woman? The protection of a woman is a man, a strong, God-fearing, awesome man, right? The way you take the protection from a woman is to take that man. How do you take that man? Well, what is a man's instinct? His instinct is to plant seeds. That is sex, okay? So there's no other way to plant a seed, okay, in another human than through sex. So how do you do that? Well, the devil knows, well, hey, since that's what he is born to do and to want to do, let's throw some sex all up in his face, but let's do it through the Jezebel spirit, right? And let's take that Jezebel spirit and warp his mind sexually through porn and through prostitutes and through drugs and all this other shit, right? To make him pull away from that really awesome woman who is there by his side, that is going to be the best and most amazing person to raise and produce this seed and then put it out into the universe to make better humans, right? So how do you stop humans from from thriving and being born as decent people and being raised as decent people, you got to kill that spirit within that protector and that provider, which is that man, right? Which is why men are all sorts of fucked up. That's why they all fucking each other. That's why they're all stepping out on their relationships. That's why they're all stepping out on their wives. That's why they're, diseased up. They're full of disease, and the disease is STDs. That's why they're doing all that shit. We are slam dunk right back into Sodom and Gomorrah. No one can prove me wrong. If you have ever come across the Bible, and you can't say that you never have, open that bitch up. Go locate things to do with Sodom and Gomorrah and tell me we are not there. If not, we have surpassed them in our grossness. So the devil takes away our protection, which is the man. He corrupts the man, which then leaves the woman what? Vulnerable. So the seed bearer is left to be a single mom, which is like a farmer just abandoning his farm. The farmer plants seeds and does what? Make sure no rabbits or no other bullshit eats those seeds so that they can do what? Grow, and then do what? Feed the community, right? That is exactly what it is to be a mother. The husband plants the seed then is nurtured by the woman who's the mother then puts that seed back into society, and then in that society, that seed, those seeds that she planted, grows an even better society and feeds society, right? The devil dismantles it from the root. Which is, and I know a lot of people are like, the man ain't shit and all that stuff. Get out of that mindset, because really naturally, every girl, every female that is born with the natural instinct to nurture, support, and grow shit. Every man is born as a boy, right? Naturally, to plant those seeds and protect it so that the mother with the womb can grow shit. I mean, come on, we know this. So let's really get deep into, instead of just being like, that narcissist had a mama and she was a bitch and blah, blah. Yeah, she was a bitch, but guess what? I bet the narc's mother wouldn't have been a gross bitch had she not been hurt by a tarnished man that has been programmed by the devil to do that shit to her so that she could create a narcissist, so that her seeds were tarnished. No woman ever is naturally made to give birth and hate the shit out of the seed that they are birthing. No woman is programmed to do that. I wouldn't believe you if you tried to prove it to me. I'd be like, you're full of shit. Our natural instinct is to grow things, right? And help them to prosper. That narc's mom is a piece of shit narc mom because a piece of shit narc dude who was programmed by the devil, whether it's her daddy did something or wasn't present, or her mama who was also fucked up and programmed because the devil took away a man from her life too that was supposed to support and help raise and protect her and didn't. All that shit trickles down into itself, right? That bitch was either, that narc's mom was probably molested by her mom's boyfriend or some shit, or full on just straight raped by her mom's boyfriend, sexually assaulted by her mom's boyfriend, or by her own daddy, or fucking abandoned, right? And then she then, with the devil's seed, then, because the devil put a veil of blackness over her mind, over the seed of her mother and her father, right? And worked her ass early on as a child to make sure that whatever happened when she became pregnant, where she would bear beautiful fruit, that she would instantly bear that fruit with black stains on it. And put out more demonic seeds into the world. There are really, no one's born demonic like that, baby. But whoever's conditioned to help grow you can sometimes end up not helping by controlling you with the wrong sources at hand. And that the devil knows. He knows that shit. So how can you get to the mother of earth? How can you get to the womb of the planet? How can you get to the bearer of the seeds that are ripe and ready to be amazing out in the universe? You gotta attack the woman. Well, how do you get to the woman if there's a really protective man? You gotta get into the mental and the spiritual of that man. And you have to destroy it and dismantle that shit so that you can then, by destroying the man, you take away the protection of the woman and then therefore create a gateway to destroy the woman, which means after destroying the woman with heartbreak from the narcissist and shit like that, if you can break her heart and fuck her up and make sure she does not reproduce and make sure she is not a good person to her children and make sure she out of her heartbreak and her mental abuse and her CPTSD and all that stuff, puts out gross soldiers into the community because that man is not present. He's out there fucking Jezebel spirit and whores because he succumbed to the sex trick and all that shit by the devil. Then once you get to that woman, you get to humanity because the woman is the life force. Everyone gets here through a woman. I don't give a fuck what pronouns you go by, bitch. A woman, whether it's through cesarean or the vaginal canal, my guy, my girl, my bro, my dude. No one gets here without that. And if you can get rid of the seed planter, that beautiful ass man, if you can wreck his brains, scramble those shits like eggs, get him to plant his seeds in haunted and dilapidated, messed up pet cemetery ass grounds where it won't grow, which would then be the Jezebel spirit. If you can get him to keep planting his seeds inside a hooker or something and neglect that beautiful, spirited, nurturing wife, mother, feminine spirit that would plant and grow those seeds, into gorgeous, amazing people in the community to do the same and go forth and do the same, you can cut the head off at the neck of humanity. And Satan knows that. So why are so many narcissists men? Because men are actually more important than they think they are. And the only reason why they don't give, while we don't give them the importance in society or the title of being important, is because we're conditioned not to. How are we conditioned not to? Well, because the devil gets in their head with sex, fucks them all the way up so that they can fuck us all the way up so that we can stop communicating with each other as men and women. And the end of humanity is nearer than you think. So yeah, the narcissist is a pawn, just like his mama is a pawn. Just like her daddy was a pawn. I hope that made sense. I mean, it's just so gross. I'm just like, damn. Because they're really all set up to love each other and thrive. But the devil knows once you snatch that man, just like slave owners were, if you take out the strong man, the female who is valuable, who can hold life within her and birth it successfully, causing creation to be elevated, she won't be protected. And if you can destroy her and get to her, the queen on the chessboard. Once you get to the queen, I don't give a shit why they say king me. Like, well, get rid of the king and the game is over. I don't know why. I guess they do say it because once you get rid of the king, the game is over, isn't it? The queen goes down with the ship. And the queen can move wherever she wants, and the devil knows that. That's why most narcissists are men. Because we need that king, don't we? To be a good king. And not succumb to the devil's bullshit. So that we can birth the rest of the board that is humanity. I know it was deep. All right, love y'all. My birthday's tomorrow. I'll probably see you though anyway, because I love you guys. Can't stay away from y'all. All right, bye.